Today, we're going to use meditation to nurture the sense of people being genuinely interested in us. It's one of the 10 essential ingredients for secure attachment. The meditation will prompt you to imagine warm, safe places that can transform your sense of self-worth and belonging so you can live with energy and vibrance and connection. I call this process the IPF daily practice. It's my DIY-inspired version of the ideal parent figure meditation studied by Harvard's Brown and Elliott in their 3 pillars method for healing attachment, which is off the charts effective. Links for more about that in the description. And to give you the lay of the land in this guided meditation, I'll invite you to imagine yourself as a young child with ideal parent figures who care for you in all the right ways. But if this brings up tough emotions or feels too intense, turn off the video. I know that could be confusing because we're only going to meditate on nourishing good experiences, but it's known to happen, especially for those with unresolved trauma. And if you had trauma in childhood, even unremembered trauma, revisiting what it feels like to be a child could touch and awaken emotional memories you might not have context for. And it's dangerous to evoke those feelings without support. That's why processing trauma is contraindicated for those with disorganized attachment. So just a heads up, I'm not a psychologist, not a therapist. If you've got the chance to work with a trained professional, definitely take it. But if you are curious, you want to explore more on your own first, think of this as a little intro, a taste test, if you will. And if you want to dive deeper, I'm here to go on that journey with you. You might check out my free class for how to do the IPF daily practice to heal attachment in its true form, which can't be done here on YouTube because we can't do that back and forth dialogue led by what comes up in your own imagination and the things that you're describing. Or you could join my community of DIY IPFers who support each other in practicing this daily, because all of this is relational, so it's far more effective when it's done in relationship. All right, so disclaimer aside, let's get into IPF daily practice. I'll walk you through a simple IPF guided meditation now. So let's begin by breathing in and slowly exhaling. Maybe wiggling around and getting a little more comfortable. And with each breath, you can feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed as you elongate that out breath, more present. You might unhinge your jaw, let it relax. Maybe let your belly expand if you're holding it tight. And look around the body to find the place that is the most at ease, the most comfortable, just internally searching around for that spot. And when you find the place that's most at ease and most comfortable, you might just notice where it is. Notice what's there that lets you know how at ease and how relaxed it is. What is that quality? And as you notice, letting that quality of relaxation and ease spread and brighten and grow until it expands throughout your body. And today we'll focus on the healing power of genuine interest, one of the 10 key ingredients for secure attachment. Just letting your breath continue to lengthen. The purpose of this meditation is to help you internalize a deeper sense of what it's like to experience genuine interest and how that shapes what you're feeling inside. And you might have noticed that your breath is getting longer, and as it gets longer, it's a little easier to be more relaxed and more at ease. And notice how that settling feeling is blooming inside. making it more easy to be attuned to what's happening in your body. You know, as the out breath gets longer, the parasympathetic nervous system lets your nervous system know that you're safe. And so that's why we really focus on this exhale. And now you might visualize a space that you've never been before, a space that represents safety and warmth, perhaps a cozy room or a serene garden. This is your sanctuary. You can just take a moment to form the details and imagine yourself being in this safe place as a young child. And more than seeing yourself as a young child, more and more begin to feel yourself as a young child. Really begin to feel what that's like to be so small and so safe in this place. And soon you might imagine inviting ideal parent figures to enter this safe place with you. They're not replacements for your real caregivers nor anyone that you know, although they might have, characteristics from some of your favorite people, your favorite relational moments. You can draw on those. And these people are perfectly attuned to meet your needs in this very moment. And because these ideal figures live in your imagination, you can shape and reshape them until you get them just right. Letting your imagination really shift them to support your growing sense of emotional safety. And these figures are the embodiment of all of the qualities of care and support and unconditional reliability that you need. And as they start to become more clear, notice how their eyes light up with joy as they see you. Feel their delight in simply being with you. You might imagine that they embody unconditional interest and care. They are just right at meeting your need to be seen, to be understood. And these ideal parents are attentive. Their eyes fill with warmth and curiosity about who you are and what matters to you. Imagine these parents asking you open-ended questions that encourage you to express yourself. They listen without judgment, so you can respond freely. They're so empathetic, they're so understanding, they make you feel valued and respected. And each response that they give shows that they cherish your perspective and are eager to learn more about your experience, about your world. Whether you're joyful or curious or tired or upset, they are attentive and affirming and reassuring. They acknowledge your thoughts and feelings and validate your experiences. They offer comfort or excitement that amplifies or soothes you in whatever way that you need. These parents demonstrate their interest in subtle but profound ways. They remember details that you share about your day-to-day life, and they celebrate your unique traits and your talents. Their interest is consistent and unwavering, whether you're discussing something significant or sharing mundane details about your day. And you might notice the warmth and security that comes from this level of genuine interest. How it just bathes your system. You might notice the sense that your voice is important, that your inner world is worth understanding and respecting. And this validation builds your self-worth and makes it easier to engage more openly with others without fear of judgment. You know that your thoughts and feelings are valuable. You get that real deep sense that that's true. Now imagine these ideal parents supporting your exploration. You have a new idea, or you're curious about a new hobby. They encourage you to pursue what fascinates you. They show enthusiasm for your learning and discovery process. Their support is not conditioned on your success. It's fueled by their genuine interest in your growth and happiness. And as you continue to breathe deeply, let this feeling of being deeply understood, this feeling of their appreciation, soothe you. This isn't just about feeling loved, it's about feeling recognized as an individual with your own desires and dreams, with your own pain, your own hopes. Imagine how this sense of being valued for your true self impacts the way that you approach family and friends. How does it impact the way you contribute to conversations, the way you express yourself? You might notice a joyful energy. You might notice a growing sense of confidence and assertiveness. So allow these feelings of safety and love and genuine interest to wash over you and become, part of your internal experience. With each out breath, deepening your connection to these nurturing figures who are weaving their essence into your very fabric. And with these ideal figures by your side, imagine facing life's complexities with more certainty and perhaps even enthusiasm. You might allow the warm sensations of genuine interest and acceptance to brighten, to cascade through you. With each exhalation, sink deeper into comfort, feeling their nurturing presence, sculpting your inner sanctuary, building a shelter of emotional safety, of support that you carry with you, that resides in your soul. The heart of true emotional balance lives within the richness of your nurturing, in the resonance of how well you have been emotionally attuned to. And as you cultivate an inner sanctuary that's enriched by these profound, secure experiences, you might notice that your heart fills to overflowing, making it effortless to navigate your life in intentional, meaningful ways. Now, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. You can feel your body resting in your space. Take a deep breath. When you're open, when you're ready, open your eyes. And you can carry the soft reassurance that you've felt with you today, knowing that healing is not only possible, but also within your reach.